Flight of Fury could possibly be Steven Seagal's most challenging work yet. If it were in an alternate dimension.
A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight.
But sadly, it's not. The movie starts out with Steven Seagal strapped in a chair, about to be mind-wiped with an injection. But the nurse is on his side, and she gives him a knife. Seagal, you fucking psycho! The doctor was just doing his job. The janitor is also on Seagal's side and helps him escape. What the fuck? Who else is on Seagal's payroll in this prison?
You owe me, cabrón?
I owe you nothing.
He latches on underneath the truck, but somehow ends up on top of it.
What?
There's no way the severely unfit Seagal is capable of doing that. The fat bastard escapes nonetheless.
Get in my belly!
Meanwhile, at an Air Force base, a pilot called Ratcher is going to test an upgraded stealth bomber, which has a special top-secret feature. This is budget Top Gun at its best. At the press of a button, the stealth vanishes from sight. With that technology, couldn't they make anything else disappear? Like, I don't know, bad Seagal movies after 1998?
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
The test flight is ultimately successful, so the general tells Ratcher to return to base.
Good. Shut her down and bring her home.
But he makes off with the invisible jet.
What?
I'll give you one good guess who they would go to get it back. That's absolutely correct. It's our man of the hour, Seagal. Who else could do a better job? It's not like there could be 1,000 other people who are more skilled, more physically fit than Seagal. No fucking way.
I will snatch every motherfucking birthday.
Seagal stops by a gas station to get a bite to eat. And then, a couple of guys enter and hold the place up. After breaking out of prison, the only natural thing for Seagal to do is not to lay low, but to get into more shit.
God damn.
A shootout erupts, so Seagal does what he does best. Slides across the floor while shooting. Seagal likes toying with criminals. Seagal, you ought to be placed in a straitjacket. Anyway, he gets caught and is taken into custody. The Air Force soon gets word of Seagal's arrest, so the general goes there to get him. It turns out it is only Seagal who can get the missing jet back.
You get it back for us, and I guarantee you'll be a free man.
If you haven't figured it out, he's a goddamn pilot.
Where can I find him?
Seagal's so drunk on his own Kool-Aid, he's going to be an astronaut in his next movie.
You've got to get in there, and you've got to get me that plane back.
Hell yeah.
Now, Seagal happens to be Ratcher's mentor, who's halfway across the world in Afghanistan. The general pairs him up with this guy called Janik, and the two are going to get the stealth bomber back.
Let's suit up.
Talk about the wrong stuff. How did Seagal pass his medical test? How was he given the go-ahead to fly?
Where can I find him?
It's amazing how Seagal was able to film on an airbase, let alone with these cool airplanes. After all, he is the biggest action star of all time, well, in his own mind. The general drops 6 Navy SEALs into enemy territory to help clear the way for Seagal. Only 3 survive the landing. The rest are killed by militias. They retreat into this abandoned structure and cover the entrances. Hey, geniuses, how about hiding behind something and not exposing yourselves?
Hey, get it together, man.
for cover, you fucking morons! Rather than using common sense, they decide to die like martyrs. Meanwhile, Seagal lands in enemy territory relatively safely without any militias. Why didn't the Navy SEALs just take that same route? You know, instead of becoming cannon fodder?
That just makes no f***ing sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Seagal has to recover the missing plane within 24 hours, or else the Navy's going to send fighter jets and blow the enemy base sky high. Seagal and Janik head out to meet their contact, but encounter some hostiles. Seagal shoots the gun like he's not even looking. It's like he's playing in his backyard, for God's sake. He surprises and ambushes the enemy like he's some kind of Rambo. Seagal's everywhere all at once. He even jumps off of a cliff and does a front roll. I mean, if you can believe it.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Janik gets caught by this girl boss, and they go straight to their base. The main villain, called Stone, knows that Seagal is on the loose, so he orders a lockdown on the base. Seagal manages to get to his contact Jessica, but creeps up on her putting on lotion.
Bruh.
The general hasn't gotten any word yet from Seagal, so he sets into motion the bombing of the enemy base.
Oh, shit.
On the other hand, Stone is getting ready to arm the stealth jet with bombs containing a deadly virus, which he's going to unload worldwide.
What the f?
After getting a free peep show, Seagal is ready to get down to business. He gets to sit down in this scene, so you know he's in a good mood. He devises a plan wherein they'll enter the less defended part of the base. But you can't use guns, so they get to use knives.
Can't use any guns, only knives.
This guy's a bit too excited about the plan.
Bruh.
The next day, they set out for the base and are stopped at a checkpoint. Seagal and his crew waste no time and straight up murder these guys. They speed off, but are spotted immediately. Seagal makes a simple turn, and now he's the one chasing the bad guys.
What?
He mows them down the road, but the tables are switched again. Seagal says, "F this," and does a subtle turn to the right. You're a hell of a driver, Seagal. It looks like the planes are already deployed and are going to set the base on fire. The clock is ticking, Seagal. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
I'm done.
They're at the base and they disable the alert system, which is in a box outside. You know, it's that easy to break into.
Bruh.
Scarf Guy finds the open gate, so now the game is on. Seagal, didn't you say no guns?
Can't use any guns, only knives.
What the fuck, man? You made Crazy Guy excited for nothing.
You're crazy.
This is the part where Seagal makes others do the rougher action scenes because he doesn't want to mess up his hair. Seagal uses no guns inside the place. He finds and rescues Janik, whose face is pretty messed up. Little Rambo finally kills Scarf Guy and starts placing guns in strategic places. Jessica and Girl Boss bump into each other. Is this hot or what? Seagal detonates the bombs while Little Rambo acts as a distraction. Stone tells Ratcher that it's time to fly, but he refuses.
Not without my money.
Stone gives him the money when... Plot twist!
Fly the goddamn...
Damn!
Ratcher, you fucking degenerate! There's no one you wouldn't betray!
How dare you!
While little Rambo's doing all the heavy lifting, Seagal's standing around and taking a break. The guy's taking all the bullets, left and right. I'm surprised he's not dead. On the other hand, Seagal's taking it easy, casually killing bad guys like a performance art. Janik stops Ratcher from making a break for it.
What the hell are you doing here? I'm getting rich. But this is treason.
You think? Ratcher would betray his own mother if he could. Seagal gets into a fight with this guy like it's the Three Stooges. Is this for real? Little Rambo somehow grabs a hold of a motorcycle and heads straight for the gas tanks. A foreign guy willing to die for an American cause? It makes no fucking sense. Janik brings the captured Ratcher to Seagal.
What's this about money? Your mama didn't get enough money.
Your mama didn't give you enough money. This is the kind of top-notch dialogue you'd expect from Seagal.
Well, yo mama so old.
He and Jessica take off with the stealth bomber. Now would be a good time to call the general and call off the missile attack.
Have him dust the bastards down.
What's Janik and Ratcher staying behind for? Start hauling ass and get out of there!
Get in the f***ing plane!
2 hours later.
It looks like Ratcher won that round, and he's escaped on the F-16 jet. Tough luck, Janik. Time to say your prayers.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The American fighter jets arrive and carpet bomb the place, hoping the stolen stealth bomber is among the wreckage. But wait a minute. Seagal finally calls the general.
What took you so long?
That's what we want to know too. Seagal took his sweet-ass time calling in. He could have saved all the trouble of carpet bombing that base.
Oh, shit.
Seagal's only got one loose end to get rid of, and that's Ratcher.
I can outfly you in a school bus.
If he shoots Seagal down, the bomb carrying the virus is going to explode and spread across the world. But we got an invisible stealth jet going up against an F-16. Seagal, you got no excuse to fuck this up. Go invisible! Yeah, you got the right idea.
And like that, he's gone.
But Ratcher somehow can sense where Seagal is. How? Who the hell knows? Ratcher misses, so now Seagal has the drop on Ratcher, and he fires one at him. Whoa! And there you go. Quite anticlimactic if you ask me. If you were expecting Top Gun, you came to the wrong place. It's a Seagal movie, so expect the bare minimum.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, Seagal manages to not get blown up and not spread the virus.
Mission accomplished!
Everyone celebrates Seagal for being an American hero, despite killing some people along the way. God bless America!
Now that I'm not in the military anymore, I don't have to salute you.
And I'll miss you, John.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go jump into oncoming traffic now. Bye!